Guys, Juju Watkins is out here putting out good juju in the universe, but more specifically in women's professional sports. Because why is it that Juju Watkins, guys, has officially become the first collegiate level female athlete to invest in the NWSL, or the National Women's Soccer League? Guys, this article is brought to you by Sports Illustrated. It is titled, "The USC Star Juju Watkins Makes History with NWSL Investment." Even while sidelined by injury, USC star Juju Watkins continues to change the game. Sophomore guard made history becoming the first college athlete to directly invest in a professional women's sports team by joining the ownership group for Boston Legacy Football Club, newest expansion franchise in the National Women's Soccer League. Juju's investments marks a groundbreaking moment for women's sports and the power of NIL, said Jennifer Epstein, controlling owner of Boston Legacy FC. As the first college athlete to directly invest in a women's professional sports team, she's showing that today's student athletes aren't just building their own brands, they're shaping the future of the game. Watkins joins a high-profile investor group that includes Indiana Fever star forward Aaliyah Boston, Chicago Bears quarterback and USC alum Caleb Williams, Olympic gold medalist Ali Raisman, actress Elizabeth Banks, and Boston Celtics general manager Brad Stevens and his wife Tracy. Boston Legacy FC will debut in March of 2026, becoming the NWSL's 15th franchise and part of a record-setting expansion alongside the Denver Summit. It says, though recovering from her torn ACL suffered in March Madness, Watkins has remained one of the most influential athletes in women's sports. Her NIL valuation is approximately at $739,000 by On3, second in all of women's college basketball behind LSU's Flau'jae Johnson. So Flau'jae Johnson, guys, is number one, okay, when it comes to women's collegiate level basketball or just collegiate level women's sports, period, okay, when it comes to NIL deals. I love black women getting money. Ain't nothing like a black woman with some wealth and some power. Watkins has deals with Fanatics and Unrivaled, a new women's 3-on-3 league featuring stars like New York Liberty forward Breanna Stewart and Minnesota Lynx forward Nafisa Collier, who founded the league. Boston Legacy FC is creating a space for women to achieve, lead, and inspire others at the highest level, Watkins said in a statement. "I'm proud to be a part of the movement pushing women's sports forward." Her latest move reflects a growing trend in college athletics where top NIL earners are expanding beyond endorsements to make equity-based investments. But Watkins stands alone as the first to back an entire professional franchise while still playing collegiately. Guys, I'm not sure about you. Again, of course, I know that soccer is not like the most popular sport here in America. But you know what? Growing up as a kid, I believe in middle school and high school, my brother actually played soccer. He put me on for his video games. He would have the FIFA video game. So that's how I was introduced to the game of soccer, through my brother. Okay, I remember he had me watching the movie Bend It Like Beckham. Okay, I love that. That's how I was introduced to, David Beckham. And there's so many like soccer guys that play. Oh my God, I ain't gonna lie, guys. Okay, this might go off a little off rip. Why are soccer players so fine? Not just David Beckham. Memphis Depay, okay? I'm about to go on a tangent. I think I actually made a whole video about him, about how Lori Harvey is a fool for ending her engagement to that man. Memphis Depay, guys, his body, his smile, like the way he carries himself. She a damn fool for leaving that man. Leaving that man pretty much at the altar. Lori Harvey, you will never have a day of peace. You will never know peace until you make it right with Memphis Depay. Make it right with him before I do, okay? Period, point blank. But I ain't gonna lie. He's too young for me, but look, hands down, just ladies, if you feel me, men, if you curious, you can Google him too. Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham is gorgeous. He's like 6'1", lean body. I don't care what nobody says. Soccer players is up there. Like, y'all be like, okay, of course, like football players is cute. Basketball players can be cute. They can be kind of like too tall and kind of goofy looking. Like, I ain't gonna lie though. Victor Wemby, okay, Wembanyama, he's 7'3", okay? Looks crazy. But he's actually like really cute in the face. He kind of has like a baby boy face again. He's only 21. But he's actually kind of like, he's handsome. But baseball players and soccer players, specifically us as black women, we sleep on them. Them men be handsome and fine and paid, okay? No tea, no shade, no CTE. Okay, they ain't getting banged up in the head like football players. Even though football players is cute, especially like wide receivers, the running backs and the quarterbacks. When they got them football player arms, them, like, no offense, like no tea, no shade. Okay, like linemen, they're just a little, ain't nothing with punch, but like to me, I like men that are like, tall and lean, okay? Then wide receivers and quarterbacks, they be having them bodies, okay? But again, we sleep as women, we sleep on soccer players, and we sleep on these freaking baseball players, okay? Again, just Google Jude Bellingham, Google Memphis Depay, chef's kiss, okay? So again, I understand that soccer is not a hugely popular American sport, but I was introduced to it, okay, through my older brother. And I see like the women's sports, like women's soccer here in America mainly. Okay, men's soccer is kind of like still on the ground, but women's soccer is taking off. Today, guys, it's actually a women's National Soccer League game that comes on tonight at 8 o'clock. Of course, I'll be watching the South Carolina Gamecocks game more than likely, but it's Seattle Reign versus Orlando Pride. Okay, speaking of rain, I had to like cut off my camera a little bit because it just started pouring, like thundering down right now. Okay, it's a wet, rainy day today. Thankfully, tomorrow it'll be dry when I'm helping my sister move. Okay, when y'all be watching this video. But again, guys, if you guys are interested, look into women's soccer. Look into soccer, period. It's a growing sport. Dennis Rodman, remember him? Crazy guy in the 90s with the red hair, all the tattoos and the piercings, the black man that was in the NBA, Dennis Rodman. He has a daughter named Trinity Rodman. She plays for Seattle, I believe. Does she play? Is it Seattle Reign or Seattle Spirit? I thought she played for Spirit. I think it's 2 teams in Seattle. I'm not sure, but again, I know that his daughter Trinity Rodman, shout out to her. She came up off of a back injury not too long ago, and she got the game winner just last month. Her team beat the other team. It was great. Incredible. Again, shout out to Trinity Rodman. She's doing her thing in the National Women's Soccer League. But again, guys, shout out to Juju Watkins. Putting out good juju, okay? Putting out good juju in the earth and also in women's sports. She is the only, again, she keeps making history. On and off the court. Got a torn ACL. She's not going to allow that to bring her down, her spirits down. Because this girl is now an investor in women's soccer, okay? An investor in women's sports. Shout out to Juju Watkins.